DB instance. Create a database cluster. So I could connect two databases using the VPC identifier. That way I could migrate one database to another. Just followed this tutorial. On database migration, DMS service, database migration services, you go here. Well, actually, you gotta create a VPC security group first using this tutorial. Where is it? One of these documents. Nope. Wrong one. Creating EC2 instances. I think it was this one. Right here, DB cluster, Aurora DB cluster. Creating a DB cluster and connecting to a database on Amazon Aurora DB instance. So I did that. Either create a default VPC and a DB subnet group to use with your instance when you're creating Amazon RDS database cluster migration. Basically, you'll create an instance using this. You pick an engine, and then you pick your requirements, like how big you want it, what kind of performance. That determines how much you pay too, by the way. You don't want to leave it running. You want to kill the process after you start the migration, or else you're going to get charged a lot of money if you're moving a lot of data while you're migrating through that cloud. Yep. It's really difficult though. I couldn't get it to connect for some reason. I mean, I created this thing, the cluster, and I can connect to it through the MySQL monitor, but that's about it. I'll show you how I could connect to it after I created it, which is the cluster itself is not actually the target database. It's just a little placeholder, or it handles the processes in between. Well, I guess it is. It fails over into two separate nodes, and then your source target is a MySQL database engine, which I created some data in there already. I created some tables from Landsat, the satellite imagery, whatever thing I downloaded, the package. So anyway, that just creates the population for the first database, but I couldn't get it to migrate for some reason. Anyways, let's connect into the MySQL monitor just to get into the the Aurora DB cluster. What the hell's going on? Where is my NAT gateway? No. Hey. No resource. Damn, this thing is so freaking long, dude. Oh, look at all these network interfaces. created for the processes in my Amazon Web Services. So this is the one I'm on right now, my instance. The DMS networking thing, they created an IP address for that as well on the private subnet group that I have allotted 172.31. I have the whole range from .0.0 172.31.0.0/20. So that's like 4,096 or 4,080 something, 4,088 network IP addresses for my private range. And it creates all these different nodes and stuff. Network for DMS replication, for RDS this interface. I created this as my elastic IP. The other just yesterday, 52, 53, 50, 82, 149, 172, 31, 22, 185. That's my elastic IP. See, there it goes. You see that description down there and the summary window? Net interface for Net Gateway. VPC ID is my standard. This is how I connect my EC2 instance to a gateway. This one right here. Whatever my AMI is running on, my distribution, I could, because I put an interface for that, I could go out to the real world and have my IP converted to that address. 52, 53, 82, 148. That's how, like, if you ping someone, they know how to come back into you. That's called a solicited outbound connection. So then, but no one can come into my machine. You see that? I don't know how I figured that out, but I was doing some reading on this Amazon right here. NAT gateway. Here's a NAT table. So you have to specify the NAT gateway ID in the target and the default route 0.0. That's how you go out. So packets coming back in don't know your internal numbers, your internal private address range, because you don't want people like pinging you to death or something. So I can go out right now, but no one can come in. I mean, they can come in, but because there's a return packet, basically. I don't know. This is all fun, but in games, but I don't know. It's not really fun, but I don't know, whatever.